What's good everyone, my name is Chefkoch and today I want to talk about the influence of Middle Eastern music on hip-hop. In this video I will show you how music from the Middle East and the Arabic world managed to travel thousands of miles to the US and how they have impacted the rap world. Because of their distinctive regional flavor and oriental sonority, many traditional Middle Eastern or Arabic songs have been sampled by US producers for hip-hop tracks. For example, string instruments like the oud, the ancestor of the guitar, and the qanun are known for their rich, melodious tones and are often incorporated into hip-hop instrumentals to add an exotic, ethereal feel to the track. Furthermore, the rhythms of Arabic music, especially from the tabla or dumbek, are often sampled to create intricate beat patterns in rap music. And another unique aspect of Arabic and Middle Eastern music is that it frequently utilizes the maqam system, which features microtones and ornamentations that lend a mystical or haunting sound. Beatmakers in hip-hop have sampled melodies or created original compositions using these scales, adding a hypnotic and emotionally charged atmosphere to their songs. So now let's explore some of these samples, starting with Khusara Khusara by Hossam Ramzi. This Egyptian track traces back to the 1950s and its melody was used 50 years later for Big Pimpin' by Jay-Z.
You know I thug 'em, hug 'em, love 'em, leave 'em, but I don't trust or need 'em. Take 'em out the hood, keep 'em looking good.
Big Pimpin' was produced by Timbaland, who is obsessed with samples from the Asian continent. On the one hand, he loves to sample traditional Indian and Bollywood music. You can learn more about that in my designated video on it. And on the other hand, he really likes flipping songs from the Middle East and the Arabic world as well, like you will witness in this video. I really like the sample he created here, but now let's go on to the next song, Meshed Senin by Syrian artist Asala. This track was sampled by Hit Boy for A$AP Rocky's One Train.
Feeling like a vigilante or a missionary. Tell my ASAP killers get their pistols ready.
I think that this is a really creative sample flip. It's a great display of Hit Boy's producer talent for sure. Next on the list we have Kanet Ruhi by Lebanese singer Rayan. The pitch of the melody was changed and then used for Wicked by Future.
Counters burning, money burning, graveyard, these niggas. Found 'em parking, big dog barking.
Southside and Metro definitely did a great job on here. The higher pitch of the sample really brings way more energy into the song and I enjoyed the mix of the strings with the trap percussions. As the next sample we have Ya Abu by Ehab Tafik. This sample was sped up and then used for Motion by Nas.
I might spend a week at the Magic Castle. Presidential suite made of brass and alabaster. You can cast a spell, just backfires they satire.
Next to that we have Mete Grachnish by Egyptian singer Shirin. Which can be found on Done by Nas.
Not niggas I really met through music shit. It be some real thugs I grew up with.
Both Nas songs that I mentioned were produced by Hit Boy, once again proving his musical talent and love for samples from the Arabic world. And staying with Egyptian singer Shirin, we need to mention another song by her, but I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that one. This sample was flipped for Make Me Better by Fabulous.
You plus me, it equal better math. Your boy a good look, but she my better half.
Made Me Better was produced by Timbaland himself and was supposed to be a Jay-Z song actually, but he gave the beat to Fabulous and he definitely did a good job on here in my opinion. Next on the list, Ya Boy by Lebanese singer Ragreb Alama. This track was sampled for Hood Scriptures by Foxy Brown.
You about to hear the most incredible shit ever written. Hard spitting, cigar splitting. Pray till you got into them words in the biblical scriptures.
As you could hear, the melody by Ya Boy was integrated into Hood Scriptures and the hook also contains some lyrics from Ya Boy. Now let's focus on Al Zaman by Kazem Al Zahir. This sample can be found on Dead Wrong by Miss Jade.
Pimp in my walk, pimp in my talk, yeah, I wanna start. Niggas can't never play their part, so I quit dealing with jokes and go away the car.
Once again, this banger was produced by Timbaland and his production here is very creative. Especially those strings that keep coming back into the melody bring so much energy into the song and match perfectly with Jade's flow. As the next sample we have Le Bideri Kida by Egyptian artist Ruby. The track was slowed down and then used for I'm a Boss by Jules Santana, produced by Breeze.
I'm in the crib playing EA Sports, stay in the streets to the DA, see they court.
That lower pitch melody sounds really nice, kudos to the producer. And now let's go on to the next sample, Kalik Maya by Egyptian singer Diab. This sample can be found on The Grandest Nothing by Bones.
I'm shaking, I'm panicking, seconds, I'll never get back as I throw them away like some evidence.
Now this is a very low key sample since the producer Hool just lowered the pitch of the piano melody, but it is a cool flip nevertheless because you wouldn't imagine Bones' music to have Arabic and North African influence to it. And last but not least we have the track Hua Hedda by Moroccan artist Cheba Wasila. I know I'm probably butchering all the song titles and I'm very sorry for that, but the male singing you just heard was looped and then used for Double Helix by Def Grips.
So you really wanna know, double, so you really wanna know how I freak it.
This definitely is an obscure sample flip and the most experimental sounding from the entire list. The original song has like 30k views, so I have no idea how Def Grips even found this in the first place, but I wanted to include it nevertheless. And with that we already concluded all the samples that I wanted to talk about. So as a conclusion, we can say that Arabic and Middle Eastern music definitely has a big influence on hip hop. Samples from Middle Eastern music are used regularly in rap music, but also Arabic instruments and singing styles have been incorporated into hip hop culture, like on Arab Money by Busta Rhymes for example, to add a distinctive sonic flavor, and especially during the 2000s rap era, producers like Timbaland or Hit Boy loved using those samples and instruments. What's interesting about this is that the samples mostly come from Lebanon and Egypt, but I really like the cultural fusion of those two worlds and I hope that rap producers will continue to get their inspirations from the Middle East. I hope that I was able to prove to you the influence of Arabic and Middle Eastern music on hip hop with this video. Maybe I even put you on to some of the Arabic samples, really got some bangers on the list. And with that being said, thank you for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed the video and don't forget to subscribe so we can hit 600 subs before the end of the year. Cheers!